What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be talking about, once again, Palladium. We got big stuff going on with Palladium. I want to discuss my thoughts and opinions on the matter. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everybody, so Palladium. Has the time come? Is it here? Is it time to buy? What's going on? What's the Platinum Beast's thoughts and opinions? Well, as you can see before you, I don't actually have any Palladium, right? Otherwise, I would have it in this video. And the reason for that is the little bit that I did have, I sold off a long time ago, and so I don't have any anymore. Now, I, like many stackers in the stacking community who stack gold, silver, and platinum, have decided to forego stacking any Palladium until one thing occurs. And that one thing is the big flip. Now, I made a video talking about the big flip and things that are going to happen or maybe will happen, right? It's all just a maybe at this point, but it's looking very, 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 very promising. However, it's a maybe, right? It's a maybe until it does happen. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say in the comment section down below, but Platinum Beast, it did happen. And yes, indeed, it did happen not long ago, last week, for a brief moment. And so what I'm talking about is a sustained time period where platinum is more valuable spot price-wise than Palladium. And so when is that going to occur? Well, we don't know. It could happen this week. And it could happen before this video even posts, because this video is going to be posted Monday, February 12th in the afternoon. So there's going to be a whole almost 24-hour period where before this video is posted, spot price will move a little bit, and we might see Palladium actually dip down below platinum. If that happens, well, enjoy the video nonetheless. But regardless, what's going on? Okay, what are my thoughts? What are my opinions? Okay, so some interesting things I'm seeing online about Palladium and Platinum specifically is, well, the number one most interesting thing is Palladium is available right now, y'all. Palladium is available to buy on multiple different dealer websites and things like that. If you go on eBay right now, I think bullion exchanges, I believe they're the ones. It could be someone else, maybe BGASC. However, one of the dealers online has Palladium maples for sale on eBay. I believe SD Bullion has some maples and some bars and things like that. So there is plenty of supply on the retail side. So if you want to pick up some Palladium, you definitely can do that. Now, you won't find these coins in Palladium, but you will find mostly 1 ounce stuff, okay? Most of the fractional stuff you're not really going to find. You might be able to find 1 gram bars or something like that, but I don't think that's a very good expenditure of your money, especially for stackers, for the most part. So I would suggest sticking to the 1 ounce coins. Now, if the spot price flips, are we going to just see an absolute free fall to the old age of Palladium being $200 an ounce? Well, I don't think that's going to happen immediately. I think there'll be a little bit of resistance to that. I think as soon as Palladium stays below platinum, what we're going to see is people will start buying Palladium, right? I think a lot of platinum stackers like myself are going to consider Palladium on our purchases versus platinum, or split the difference 50-50, given that the price points are so close to one another. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to post on the screen the 2 different spot prices. Now, I'm getting these from Provident Metals. Obviously, it's going to be different depending on what dealer or what spot price you're pulling from, but it's going to be very similar. And what we can see here is there is a total of a $16 difference at the recording of this video. So the weekend closing on Friday closed at about $16 difference in spot price. So that is very, very close. I don't know that we've closed that close to one another. I know we've gotten that close. Obviously, there was a small flip for a minute. However, to close the weekend out at $16 difference between the two metals, I think is very, very substantial. Now, I'm not exactly sure what has caused the drastic drop in Palladium. I know most people have been watching it slowly get closer and closer to platinum, so I can't speak on what's caused the drastic dip recently versus platinum. I think platinum's really at its bottom, and I think all of the metals have been hurting a little bit. I mean, silver and gold, not as much, okay? So don't come at me in the comments. But I think all the metals have been sort of impacted a little bit here and there. The markets definitely seem like they're in a downward trend at the current recording of this video. And so that could be why palladium is the biggest one to drop, because it was the biggest one. Well, I mean, not bigger than gold, but it was definitely above platinum, a much higher amount. So when it comes to, you know, selling, if you sold your platinum, it'd be at the bottom, but there's still some room on palladium, right? So I think that's what goes through a lot of investors' minds. And I don't think spot price is impacted necessarily on the retail market, but on the paper markets and the futures and the minings and things like that. You know, people will sell off those palladium stocks, if you will, those paper palladium, however that is. I don't really get too much into that sort of realm, but they'll sell off the palladium because it's at a higher value because they need the cash before they'll sell the platinum because it's at a lower value. It just kind of makes sense, right? So that part of the idea of why palladium has dropped kind of makes a little bit of sense. But as y'all saw, $16 is the difference, okay? So what's going to happen on Sunday evening and Monday morning and Monday during the day, I don't know. But we could in the next week see a flip, okay? The big flip could be here next week. Now it could not be, okay? And if it isn't, it's just to continue to wait until it is, at least in my opinion. Now, what's going to happen to platinum, this wonderful metal, when palladium goes below it? Is it going to shoot right up? Well, I don't really believe that that is going to be the case, okay? So don't go spend your whole life savings on platinum tonight and just hope that it just goes to the moon tomorrow, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I think platinum might go up a little bit, right? And I think palladium might hold strong right below platinum for a little bit or for a little while, if you will. But overall, I think the big flip is coming, okay? I think it's going to be here soon. If we take a look at palladium, I'll show the palladium chart here. We can see it's just been down, 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 down. And platinum has just been flat, right? Somewhere between its current spot price of $590 all the way up to just over $1,000. So it's had a $100, $150 float for a very long time. And that's not just a very long time as in the last year or two. Very long time as in the last years and years. So platinum is primed for a move, if I'm being honest, right? I know a lot of people don't believe in it and a lot of people got out a while back. However, I still believe in it, and I'm still stacking it, and I'm still going to stack it even if palladium goes below it. I might just split my stacking futures 50-50, 80-20, whatever the case may be. I'm going to kind of evaluate it and see. But this week, I'm probably just going to sit back and just watch the markets and how they move. But with all that being said, let me know what you think is going to happen this week. Do you think platinum is going to go up as palladium goes down? Do you think palladium is going to dip below platinum? Do you think palladium is going to stay below platinum, or are we going to see what we saw last week where it just goes below for a minute and then goes right back up? What do you think is going to happen this week? I'd love to hear all y'all's comments in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video. Hit that subscribe button on your way out so you can always stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. Thanks y'all for stopping by. I always appreciate all my loyal viewers who stop by and view almost all my videos. Some of y'all comment on almost every single video I put out, and I do greatly appreciate that. But with all that being said, let's see what happens this week, y'all. We definitely want to see palladium go below platinum, and we want to see some movement for platinum. It's been way too long. We've been waiting patiently. Us platinum stackers have been holding strong, and we want to see the market actually pick up. So fingers crossed for this week for platinum to go up. And until next time, I'll see y'all.